Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Margaret Okocha Obioma and it's a delight to have you here. This particular video is the part 3 of the data analysis training we had on the 11th of May 2024. We had Silva Wuche, our coach, come volunteer to train us on data analysis using SQL. The part 1 covered data cleaning, part 2 covered creating relationships and model using SQL and an overview of SQL on MySQL bench. And this video is the part 3 where we answered questions. We answered the question why using the data and creating some SQL queries. So let's slide into the class. And before sliding to the class, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel. There's a whole lot of value you can gain on transitioning into data analysis and having an overview of data analysis when you subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
Okay, when we get something like this, I know this is just a basic, like the most basic of basics of SQL. When you have this and you have different tables, and they ask you a question, like I always sometimes I will just sit down and try to understand myself first, even before even understanding the question. Because you see SQL, it's very easy. Like your select, your from, your those are just those are just the these are what you need to work. Like it's like the tools you need to work with your mind. SQL has to do with your mindset. That's what I tell people. It's not about the partition. It's not about you knowing how to do partition by. It's not about you knowing how to do index. It's not about you knowing how to do stored procedures. It's not about you knowing how to do all the joins. You have to think like it's very how will I call it? You have to is it an analytical mind. You have to think beyond yourself. You have to sit down and try different methods. It's very easy to learn from. I know how to use from. I know how to use the where. I know how to use other by. But how do I use them? When do I use them? How am I going to answer my questions with them? How am I going to get my answer? Am I going to use having? Am I going to use where? Which table am I getting my? Which table am I going to get my results from? Which type of join am I using? You understand? These are many things that comes into play. Am I using a CTE for this? Am I using? There are many things that comes into play when you're learning SQL. So it actually takes time and practice. You understand? Like me, I still use every day of my existence right now. I use 1 hour every day to try to learn SQL. I'm not even done yet. So when you're trying to answer a question, you just calm down and understand yourself. Like this one, they say, how many customers do you have in total? Now you know that okay, I'm trying to find how many customers you have. Where am I going to get this? Which table am I getting this from? They might ask you you might be asked a very complex question in your company. It might need five you might need 5 to 10 tables to get that particular answer. And you will sit down and start trying to check the columns, you sit down and trying to check the columns, trying to check the different tables you use to answer just one question. Do you understand? So that's the kind of mind you need to approach SQL. People think that it's simple. It is not. You need to have that mind. I know that when you practice, you understand. So when you come, they ask you, okay, how many customers you have? This is just the basic. I'm just talking about maybe when it gets to that advanced, when you have to use, when you need to use like 5 to 10 tables, 20 tables, 30 tables. You understand? So let's start. So let me say, how many customers do we have? Okay, thinking that okay, this is the customers table we're using here. To check how many customers we have in our company. That's just the basic of this. Okay, to do that, we're going to use, like I said, we use the select statement to retrieve information from our table. Okay, first you write the select all from customers. Okay. Okay, we are trying to find out every customer here, everybody here. How many are they? How many people do we have in our data in our database that are customers? That's what we are trying to check. So to do that, we use aggregate function. We have different aggregate functions in SQL. We have count, we have sum, we have mean, we have max, we have average. This is to understand to explore our data tables. We use this aggregate function to understand and explore our tables. Like we can actually check for the sum of the maximum sum of the purchase amount that was made. We can check for the minimum. We use these aggregate functions to actually understand, explore our tables. That's what aggregate functions are for. You can use it for other things too, but basically that's what they are used for, to explore your table, to do an exploratory analysis on your table, to understand your table very well, to understand your data sets. So we're going to use the count because we're counting how many customers we have. How many customers do we have in total? We're going to use a count. So to use a count, we're going to use a count all. Or since this is a primary key which doesn't have a null value, we can still use it because it's a primary key which doesn't have a null value to count it. When we use, let me say for example, we want to do a count something and we use a location. Let me say customer ID 5 did not put his location, and you want to do count everybody, and you use count location. It will not include the null. Count excludes null. It will not include the null for that location. So that's why most times you use an all, or you use a customer ID that does not include null values. So I hope you understand that. Alright. Okay, we have 3,900 customers altogether in our database. I don't know if we have a null value. Let's check so that you understand what I mean. I'm trying to check if there's a null value from customers. Where, let me say, location is null. When you're checking for null, you just use this null function. I'll call it. Okay, I don't think there's a null value here. I don't think this table contains null values. Let's check another table. Sorry, I'm trying to let you understand everything because it took me a very long time for me to understand this particular thing. I'm telling you now. E-commerce. I think there's a null. Let me see. Trying to see where the user ID is null. Oh, sorry. Okay, it's not null. Let me use another column to check so that I will do a count on that column so that you understand. It's not null. Let me use our products. Okay, there's null in category. Let's check. Okay, let me tell you another thing. Why this is null? Let me tell you why this is null. As you can see, there is a space here. they are empty. These are not these are not these are, what will I call it, they are empty. You understand? A null means like a null means an an empty value. There's a difference between that name to call it. There's a difference between null and it's not a zero. Oh God. Oh my God. When I remember, please, I'm trying to remember the word so that you understand what I'm trying to say. Why this supposed to show us this empty, but it's like there is actually something here. It's like abstract. It's not like you're going to see it or what. So we're supposed to hello. We're supposed to fill this with a value. Okay, there are many here. It's like an empty value. It's not actually a null. I'm trying to get the real name for it. When I remember it, I will let you know. All right, let's go to the count all from. Please, if you don't understand anything, just let me know, I beg. All right, this is our first question. Let's go back to the second question. What is the average age of our customer? Okay, I'm trying to. When I write this, okay, why I commented this out.
Coach Silva, please,
I
do you
know-
mean blank? Do you mean blank? Null or
Yes,
blank?
null or blank. That's what I'm trying to. Wait, okay, somebody's raising their hands. Okay.
Okay, please, your screen is a little bit dark. Can you expand it more?
Oh, okay. Okay, can you see it now? Can you see it now?
It's not better.
All right.
Uh,
Okay, I commented this out. Like if I had written maybe just like that, this will show that this is a query I'm incorrect, right? Because there's no what in there's no the average of in SQL. So I had to comment it out. To comment a single line, you uh, twice. As you can see, these are multiple lines. This first one, there are these are multiple one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for me to start writing dash 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 on all of them, I just use this a forward slash and I put this in one to comment out this. That this is not part of SQL will not run anything on. So that's the difference between this for multiple lines. You use this as forward slash and asterisk and the backslash and asterisk. Then to comment out in one line, you use double dash. Okay, so what is the average age of our customers? Again, this is an aggregate function. We're trying to explore, we're trying to understand data, we're trying to understand what's happening in our data. So most times you use these aggregate functions like the mean, what's the minimum age of our customers who are buying from us, Is it the older people? Is it the, we are just trying to understand our database. But this is what um so this is aggregate functions are. So we'll use count. So now we'll be using the average function. So to do this, we'll use the select all from customers. When we run this, okay, we are looking for average age. This age. So we're looking for the average age. So to find the average age, you just have to do the average. Open your column, your bracket, everyone. Then put you're looking for the average age. Average age. So I think 44 years is the average age. Wow. 4 years, wasn't that? Alright, so the next question is how many customers have subscribed? How many customers have subscribed to our services? Okay, this we are doing a customer insight. So we're working majorly with the customer table, but I think that is where most of those stuff are from. We'll still maybe do one or two questions on the product tables. Oh, all right. So how what's the next question here? How many customers have subscribed to our services? Like I said, to end your statement, finish statement, go to the next one. How many customers have subscribed to our services? The same thing, we're going to check everything from the customer table. We're going to look at it first. Alright. So the same customers have subscribed to our services. Oh, this is actually advanced. Alright. How many customers have? So looking here, we're seeing that the subscription status, we have the yes. So we're going to be counting how many yeses. How many of this subscription is yes? That's what we'll be counting. How many of this subscription is yes? That's when we understand that, okay, maybe 5 customers have subscribed, people that are subscribed, yes, and people that have not subscribed, no. So let's check how the subscription column is. Select subscription. Okay, I'm selecting. I'm trying to understand so the subscription column. Let me see how many. If it's yes, if it's no, if it's whatever that is inside. So that's what I'm trying to see now before I start answering the question. Okay, is yes, no, yes and no. Okay, there's only yes and no. So would have also used a group by. Well, would have also used a group by to check this. Okay, sorry. So I'm sorry. So would have actually also it would have used a group by would have used a group by check it to understand our subscriptions and status. Then I might check here and there will be order. There will be another thing here. As I'm scrolling down, I might not see it. This table might have 100,000 records. I don't have eyes to not checking if it's only yes and no that is here. So to be very sure and very so we need a count or accounting the customers and customer, accounting the customers. We're also doing the subscription status. Let's do the subscription status. Please, if you're not following, just let me know. Okay, we are trying to do a count all on this subscription um, status to check how many customers are subscribed. So this is not the question we're answering. This is not the answer to the question actually. So we're going to do a group by. Okay, this is telling us why I'm saying this is that I want to know how many variables are in the subscription column. If it's only yes and no, sometimes you might check and it might not be only yes and no. Other things might be included. So when I run it, okay, it's only yes and no. There are times that it will not be. So I've seen that people that have subscribed is 1,053, and people that have not subscribed is 2,847. That means we have more people that have subscribed than that have not subscribed actually. But what this question is asking is how many customers have subscribed? Actually, is this yes, but this is not the answer. So what we're going to do is that we're going to say, okay, select count from our customers table. Where subscription is equals to yes. Where this subscription is equals to this yes. That's all. So when you want to get a string, you have to put it in a quote so that SQL will understand that you're not talking to him, because this might be an SQL keyword. Do you understand? No might be an SQL keyword. So when you just put equal to yes, this might be an SQL keyword, and also no might be an SQL keyword. So blue, that means it means for SQL to understand that okay, this is not my this is not talking to anything that what is inside this particular column. Yeah. This is when SQL understand that okay, yes, let me go and check for you which column. So when I run it, customers have subscribed. That's just the answer to the question. Actually, the other question, the group by answered it, but what the ask you for, they want to see no, they want to see yes. So this is count, and so to actually this column now to rename it as to rename it as a normal column. This is somehow maybe your boss asks you to send this and you're putting count or it's somehow. So to rename it, you use the ask number of subscribed customers to rename a column when using. You can use to include words inside. For example, let me remove the code. Number customers. As you can see, this number here is a keyword. It's an SQL keyword. So I will not that if you run this now, it's giving me an error. Okay, this is where you find your error. Sorry, I've not even touched this part. It's very important. This is where you find your error. Sometimes I just copy this and right click, copy the row or copy response, go to Google and check. If you don't understand, maybe you don't understand what's happening, just go here, go to the error code, clicking on this part, copy the response, go to Google and try just put in that response. People that have encountered that problem to just come up, or you use it, or you go to ChatGPT. So what SQL is actually saying here is that you have an error in your SQL syntax. Okay, at line 1, as you can see, is at line 1. So this is the first line. It's saying that it doesn't understand this. So then you put it in quotes. Yes,
Sorry, Coach Sylvia.
it
Olu,
worked.
sorry.
Or
Hello, sorry, Coach
you put an
Sylvia.
underscore in each space.
Hello. Sorry, Coach Sylvia. Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Oluwatoyin has a question. She's been raising her hand.
Oh, okay.
But please, we have 6 minutes for this link to end. So I've dropped the link on the WhatsApp group. I'll send it to you directly, Coach Sylvia. So Oluwatoyin, can you ask your question, please?
Okay, thank you very much, Coach. So my question is it possible that we use the distinct to do the same thing that the group by did? Do you understand my question? I don't know if it's work that way if we use distinct.
Yes. Actually, yes, it works that way. You can actually use distinct or group by to check for unique values in
Oh,
your
okay.
column. Yes, that's a very good one. Sorry,
Thank
I forget everything about these things right now.
thank you
Okay,
very much.
yeah. Okay, when you want to check for unique values, either you use your distinct or this thing. So this is what she actually means. Okay, let me finish this. So either you use the use your quotes or use an underscore in the middle of each space to do this. If not, my SQL will not recognize it. Okay, what she was saying is if I can use to check for either yes or no in my column, to check how many values are there in my column and on this subscription status column, if you can use a distinct or you can use if you can use a distinct, that's what she asked. Actually use a group by. I'm just really it's group by that always comes to my mind. Distinct what she means is when you wanted to check before our subscription table. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, what she was saying is select distinct distinct let me put the font so that every sense will come out. Distinct subscription status from customers. Okay, this is it. This is much easier, right? Instead of still giving us the same yes and no to check the unique values in our table, in our column before answering questions to know how many the unique values that we have. Like I was saying, you might also have a third one, you might also have a fourth. So we have to understand our data before answering a question. All right, you can still use this. So we did
Sorry,
from
sorry, Coach Sylvia. I'm so sorry to cut you. Please, let's join in. I've sent the link on the
all right.
WhatsApp group. Please, if you are not on the WhatsApp group, can you just identify? Okay, let me put it here too. Let me drop it in this in message so that some people that are not in the WhatsApp group. So please join in. Okay. Hello, Olamide. Hello. Hello, Olamide. Or Paul. Please join in, check the WhatsApp group for the new link. Can you hear me? Hi, Paul. Can you hear me? It's not going now. Okay.
All right. So what's the next question? What is the distribution of genders among our customers? Okay, let me say your box comes to you. You're working as a data analyst in an e-commerce store, and your boss comes to you that what's the distribution of genders among your our customers? Like, what's the ratio of, know what to, if it's the kind of brand or the kind of product they will buy more, or they want to know what the gender that comes majorly, or the number of males to the number of females. So this I think we'll be doing is a fraction. I'm sorry, this is not the basic, but I'm really sorry. All right, so we're doing a select, also a select everything. We're still using our customers table. All right, it's saying how many males and how many females are in this our customers. Let's start. We're going to understand if the males are buying more or if the female. Let us know how many males and how many females are there. So we're still going to do the same thing to know how many, the distinct value. So we'll be using this distinct keyword here to know the unique values before we start. Very important. So we didn't do this on a distinct gender, because the gender we are looking for. Okay, so we just have male and female. We don't have child, or we don't have any other stuff here. All right, so we're saying what is the distribution of genders among our customers. So we're going to check for the male, female divided by the overall um okay, sorry, that's what this is all about. We are going to count. If you're going to be doing a group by, to group by how many males are there and how many females are there. So do a select, do a gender, so do a count. We're counting how many, we're counting by how many females and how many males each gender has. Okay, when you're doing an aggregate function, when I try to run this, it will still throw me an error. Because what did it say? In aggregated query without group by. So when you're doing an aggregate function, you need to use a group by. And the group, when you're grouping by the column or whatever, the column must also appear here. That's a law of SQL. So when we're doing a group by, when you're using an aggregate function, like I said, count is an aggregate function, minimum, maximum, average, you need to use a group by. If not, it will throw me an error. If I just do it like this without a group by, I want to check this gender, I want to count how many. I need to group it by gender to know how many each has. So we're going to include the group by here. Okay. We have males and more. As you can see, we have male 2,652 males and 1,248 female. More males than We have more males than female customers. So we can also this number of customers. All right, these are just simple queries. Okay. So from here, you can see that the males are more in our data, in our customer base. We have more male customers than female. So when we are trying to maybe show up something in our e-commerce website, we show more of male clothing because they're saying that we have more male customers. All right, what's the next question? What are the top locations from which our customers are making purchases? What are the top locations from which our customers are making purchases? What are the top locations from which our customers are making purchases? Okay, let's check our data. Okay, let's check our data. Okay, this question is asking the top locations from which our customers are making purchases. Look, it did not ask from which our customers are based though, like the amount, the number of customers where the customers are making purchases. Okay, here we have to, there are two things we have to look from. There are two things we have to look from this question. Okay, I'm trying to understand the question too. Which our customers are making purchases. Okay. We just analyze this simple. All right, so we have to also group by the location, the number of customers in each location. That's what we'll be doing. The number of customers in each location. So we didn't account all two. an aggregate function. First, we're going to include the location, comma, number of customers. We also do a group by, if not, to throw an error because we are trying to see all the locations. Okay. Okay, here we have uh, Venezuela, Vermont, Maryland. Okay, what are the top locations? So we don't know how many locations our company wants us to see. So we're going to use the order by. The order by keyword means I want to order by this particular column. I want to show um I want to order my data set by this column. So there are two keywords to use with the order by. You can use the descending. Like the descending means I want to see the highest location. Order by the highest location. I just want to see these people first. Arrange order by means that to arrange it by this particular, is it by the people that are more first or the lesser people. So let's see. We use the order by. We're ordering by this. So let's name it the number of customers. Okay, we are ordering by number of customers. By default, when we do an order by default, SQL gives us the minimum, like the smallest numbers. By default, without putting any keyword, we have the ascending is ASC. We also have the descending DESC. This is show me the top part. This is show me the least part. So by descending, SQL just this is just attached to it by this default. Sorry. So we ordered by default is 63. These are the least locations. So we're trying to see the top locations. So we just do a descending. So when we do a descending, SQL shows us the topmost people. So as you can see here, Montana is that is where our customers purchases more from. This is where customers are. This is where most of our customers are making purchases from. Do you understand? So maybe now, okay, when we put the ASC, this is ascending. Show me the list from the bottom. This is by default, like what we did without including this. So most times there's no need to include it. Is there. So this is our answer. Montana, Montana, California. So our boss might ask us that, okay, we just need the top people, the three people that are in the top, or the four people that are in the top. So to do this, we have Montana, California, Idaho, and Illinois. They are the four people. Alabama. Okay, let me just say the five top people. Do you understand? So now to do this, we have to use the limit keyword. We want to limit it to just five people. Our boss say we just need five people. I'm just giving an example. This is not what the question is, but I'm just giving an example. Okay, we just have to use it limit. I want to limit it to only just five people. So you have to just do limit five. So when we run it, as you can see, it's just people. This is the location and this is the number of customers in that location. So this answers our question. So now is there any this will answer this first part?
Okay, sorry, Coach Sylvia. Please, Oluwatoyin, um, everyone that is here, Omoja, Oluwaseyi, everybody, please, I want your contacts on the inbox and your names because I personally want to see your own project from this training with the same data set, because I'll be doing same too. So I would like to see yours. Please drop your contact on the comment section. Thank you. Please, if you have questions, over to you, Coach Sylvia. Sorry.
But you're going to do because we are doing a customer segmentation. So first question here is, can we segment their age groups? Okay, so this question is trying to, okay, let me say we are trying to, oh, sorry, I want to put this here. Okay, let me say we are trying to, okay, let me, what are the top five? So that's to be clear. All right. Okay, let me say our cost. We are trying to understand. We want to do a new campaign. We want to do a new campaign, or we want to start. We want to know which customers will be sending our newsletters to. The type of. We want to start maybe doing a new newsletters. We want to maybe start showing exclusive content. We want to understand our customers and know the kind of content to be showing to these customers. So we want to understand them. We want to segment them. You understand? We want to segment them based on their age groups. That's just what this question means. Group this to this, group this to this, group this to this, so that we know what to give. I'm just using an example here. So we know what to give to each group. We know what to send to each group. Do you understand? So this is how it's done. Let me say, for example, like on Facebook, they ask you when you're trying to run an ad, they ask you that which age group do you want to. Do you understand? So when you segment that in their database, they now segment it to that particular age group age group you've already created. You've already to show your ads to. That's what this actually means. So we are trying to segment our customers based on age groups. You can select particular country, country on age group. This even if it's if it's an interview question, they will tell you, they'll give you more scenarios. But if this question is coming from your boss, or let me say yourself, you will try to know, okay, the age group I'm talking about, is he children? Is he um children? Is it adults? How am I going to segment this? From which age to which age will I classify as teenagers? From which age to which age will I classify as old men? From which age to which age should I classify as children? Do you understand? This is what segmentation means. I don't know if this is too advanced, but we still have to do, because we are still learning the group by and all that. That's why I'm actually putting it here. So okay. So this is what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to check the ages in our, like we used to do. We're going to check the ages in our column, the age range in our column. So to do this, we do the distinct. Instead of using the group by count, we use the distinct age. Okay, we have, let me do an order. Sorry. The order by comes last. When we are writing our SQL query, where I made mistake was I put the order by before the from clause, which is not correct. After you're selecting, you have to there's SQL have this how it runs query, like from the select from group by. There's a method it runs this query. I'm trying to remember the name for it. So maybe when I use the order by before the group by, it will give me an error due to some reasons. When I use the limit before the group by, stuff like that. So it comes sequentially because of the way SQL runs to get to that. So we see that 18, we have 18 to 55, I think so. No, 18 to 70. So to do this now, okay, we have to understand the minimum. Now we have to know the minimum and maximum age for answering this question. The minimum age and also the maximum age. Okay, I'm not counting. I just want to show. I'm not trying to check how many are in this age, or so that I'm not using a group by. I just want to know the minimum age and the maximum age. Okay, now the minimum age is 18 years, and the maximum age in our database is 70 years. So when we want to segment customers based on these age groups now, we have to now look. Okay, are we trying to segment from 18 to 25, or 18 to what 20 to, this is what you should put in mind before you answer this kind of questions. Margaret,
I'm here. Hello,
hello.
I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know if I should go on with this question because we're going to be using case. I didn't even think about it.
You'll be using what? Like, we still have, I don't know.
Case statement to segment.
Okay, is it because of the time?
Okay, let me do another one.
Are you asking me because of the time? Or,
No, but it's not about the time.
okay.
Not really. I think we should be stopping by 6:30. I'm already exhausted. Okay, let's answer this one. I think this one is more simpler.
Okay.
These two questions, they're actually the same thing. Let me see if we can come back to that one. Because we'll be doing more of the case statement. I didn't even check it before I put that question there. Okay. Can we identify high value customers based on their purchase frequency or total spending? Can we identify high value customers based on their purchase frequency or total spending? Okay, now we're going to look at our table. First, before we answer this kind of questions, they are simple but they're actually tricky. So the purchase frequency, let's look at. Okay, we have customers. Okay, let's do a distinct. Trying to know what is in the column. Okay, we have customers who buy fortnightly. I think that is 2 weeks. We have customers who buy weekly. We have customers who buy annually. We also have customers who buy quarterly. We have customers who buy bi-weekly, monthly, and every 3 months. So what this question is trying to say, can we identify high value customers based on their purchase frequency? Okay, based on their purchase frequency, this is actually tricky because number one, if they buy if they buy every 2 weeks, and it's they buy very low products, that means they're with small money. That means they're not actually high value customers. They might be buying regularly, but they are not actually high value customers. Then another thing, on total spending, let's check that table too. Let's check that column. Please, if you're not understanding me, we're trying to analyze a data set here, not like teaching what distinct is or teaching what group by is. Please, we're just trying to do a mini project and also explain along. So, total spending, I think the total spending will be on the purchase. Total spending will be on the purchase amount. So, can we identify our high value customers based on their purchase frequency or total spending? Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to find customers that are buying more. Like, we're not going for the purchase frequency yet. Let's check the high value customers based on total spending first. So to do this, we're going to use a sum function on the purchase on this purchase column to we're going to sum the purchase amount. Okay, yeah. Let me check something. I'm trying to check something because this should have been done on product ID, product key. We could have made the product name also. Let me see. Someone said this is
Just know this and know this.
okay. All right, let's just try something. Let us try. Okay, we're going to do a sum of purchases first. Sum of purchase amounts. Purchase amount frequency. We'll be grouping this by the frequency of purchases. Purchase amount does not exist. I'm having an error. Why? Purchase amount does not exist. Okay, let me check something. Sorry. It doesn't accept this a bracket. Let me check. Yeah, it doesn't. So I hope I'm seeing that you understand this. That means my SQL doesn't accept these brackets in their column headers. So what do we do now? We have to go back to change it here. Change the column name. Okay, this is the column name. Now we have to change it here. That means we have to remove these brackets. I put an underscore there. Click on apply. Finish. Okay, let's see if it will work now. Let me refresh. Okay, select this thing purchase. Okay, now it works. That means my SQL, see, I've learned one thing now. That means my SQL doesn't accept brackets in the column names. just like they don't accept space. So here we're going to change it. This one here. Okay, now it will work. All right, so let's change the order. Okay, from this now we can find out that okay, let's order by. We're ordering by this. Sometimes too, when you don't want to write, like right now I'm tired, I don't want to write this sum of this here. I don't want to write it because it's too long. I want to order it by the column number. This is column number one. If I put it column number one, number one here means frequency of purchases. If I put two, it means sum of purchase amount. But you have to be very careful when using numbers in your ordering. You can still do it with group by two. If I do the same thing here, group by one, it means I'm grouping by this first column. If I do group by two, it means I'm grouping by this second column. See, the same thing applies to order by. You can use it here too. So I'm grouping by one and I'm ordering by two. Let's run it. So as you can see, the same thing. I've ordered by two. That means I've ordered by this second column. Sometimes that maybe you're ordering, but you have to be very careful because you might be ordering by five columns, or you might have more than five here. And let me say, at the time you change, you might add another column and you might forget that it's you might add another column here. I might forget that it's I've ordered by number two, to be ordering by that number two that you have added in the second place. And you'll be thinking that it's number two that was here. So it's better to put your column names, but you still have to use shortcuts too. Okay, we are ordering by two. Descending, you want to check the top frequency of purchases. Okay, every 3 months have the highest, as you can see, to show us that even the weekly people sef don't even have don't even buy more up to the every 3 months the frequency of every people that buys every 3 months um buys more. Okay, let's name this as purchase amount. Okay, it's better. All right. So can we identify high value customers based on their? So we found out that these people every 3 months, the people that buys every 3 months are the people that actually are high value customers. If it's a large data set, but I think that this is the script this thing is very small, from 3,000 is it 34,000 to annually and every 3 months. So what we'll be looking at now, we'll be looking at people that are in this two, or you can look at this one, depending on what they ask you. We can find categories every 3 months and annually, so that hello, so that maybe we might find them and maybe show them more of stuff. So we just want to know the people that are buying more. So we've done this. Then we're going to find customers that are in this every 3 months annually. We find out that it's every 3 months and annually people that buy, that their purchase is high. Okay, that are the high value customers. Okay, then what we're going to do now is we find out that we're going to find customers that are in this particular people. So what we're going to do is we're going to select, let's use our select all. the customer and the people we'll be reaching out to. If they have a name, then we'll have to email them or something. Okay. Then we have to check for customer ID. We're looking for the customer. And the people will have their name because this is the ID, actually their unique identity. If you had their email and all that, let me see, or their location, with this we can actually find more where they are located, stuff like that. So we're going to do a customer ID. We are going to select customer ID from customers where this customer ID is in I mean they are looking for these people now. Um, order by two. Then we're going to do limit so that it will be easy for us. Not writing, let me see here, sorry. Not writing every 3 months or annually. Let's just do that first. So we're looking for customers in every 3 months. In the people that are in this every that actually buy that in this category of purchases that buys every 3 months. That's the customers we are looking for. So we're going to do a quote. Read it. One is what? Annually. These are the two people we are looking at. Okay. Select where customer. Sorry. Where customer. Where customer ID in every 3 months. Am I getting an error? Sorry. Okay. Changing the list. Let me see. Okay. Okay, let me check one first. I don't know where this error is coming from. Let me use customer ID. Still getting an error. Why? Why? Sorry. It's where category. I'm thinking that this is another table. Where what frequency of purchases. Oh God, I'm sorry. Where frequency of purchases, not customer ID. Where frequency of purchases in
Okay.
okay and annually. Okay. All right. Their names and all that. We would have searched their names, a note or something. So these are answer this question. These are high value customers actually. Customer number 5. If there was a name, we would have seen the name, maybe send them
Okay.
an email or know how to listen or understand our customers based on. You can still go ahead to check where are the most places these people are located and why. When you're doing your analysis, you need to ask why. Is it that they're located? Is it that they give them discount? Is it that, so these are questions you can ask further to understand your data sets. All right. So answer.
Hello. Hi, Coach Sylvia.
So another thing I would have done if I want hello, if I wanted to write, maybe I've gotten this same thing here. If I did a limit two, I've gotten my answer. These are the two customers I'm looking for. These are the two people. These are the two set of people I'm looking for. People that, okay. These are the this is actually what led us to these people. They are the high people that purchase much goods, as in much. Their total spending is high. So I can just, instead of writing every 3 months, I can just copy this. This is like doing a sub query. I can just copy this. It's still the same thing as this thing here. It's still the same thing as this thing here. This is the answer to this. So this is more advanced. Like you're doing a sub query. It's the same answer to that thing I did. But there are sometimes you might not, due to certain things that you can use a sub query to answer your same question. It's the same thing, but it might be complicated. And so this same thing I did here now is the same thing as this answer, as this every 3 months in quotes. And okay, oh yeah, I cannot use a limit by, oh sorry, there are some constraints in SQL. If it's Postgres, now it will just work. Okay, let me see. No, it's still the same thing. Doesn't work. I'm forgetting I'm using this thing. Alright, let's go back to our this. It didn't work. But basically, that's how the limit clause, the subquery works. Okay. All right. Let me use another table. Let me see the question I can answer from this other table. If it will join, we're going to join the product and customer table. Let's check if this data set is actually correct. As I'm trying to, because I don't think that those tables, there's a relationship between those two. Select all from products. Okay, we're doing a join. When join the 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 table you call first is your left table. Do you understand? This product table, this is first, this is our first table. That means it's our left table. It's the first table we've called. So when we join it to another table, that table becomes a right table. So the first table we are joining on is the left table. Even if you are doing a third join, the first table you call before the third join is the left table of the other second join you're doing. Let me show you an example. We're joining to this table e-commerce from product join. Sorry, we are using an inner join. All right, so this inner join means that I need everything that is in that kind in e-commerce. That's inner means. So we're going to do what are we to joining on table before? Joining on ID on table the e-commerce. Okay. Okay, this is an inner join. We joined, if you look very well, this first product ID, 4C, blah, 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 it's still the same thing as this is our.
Hello, hi, Coach Sylvia, you're out. Okay, please. We have 15 minutes. Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear
Can
you
you hear
now.
me? Okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't even know I was off. Okay, like I was saying, I'm sorry, where did I stop, please?
The joining, please start from the joining.
Okay, I'm doing an inner join here. I'm doing an inner join on this product the product table and the e-commerce table. This product table now means the different product ID. Then this is the e-commerce product table, the product ID of the e-commerce product table. This means that the item that was bought, somebody that bought this item at the particular day, this is like the website table. This is a product table. There are two different tables that have the same. Let me just name it so you understand as products. As websites. Okay, like I said, when we are doing an inner join, I'm trying to join these two tables, the e-commerce website table and the product table. This is the product ID. This is the website, the product ID for the website table. Now you're telling SQL, I want to see where these two tables meet. Where this the inner join means where does these two tables meet? Like what holds them together? Wherever this appears, this should appear too. The what is in here should also be here too. I don't know if you understand. That's what inner join means. So when I put this user ID means that this particular ID, the website table belongs to the user ID 1717. This is where they meet. Same thing with others. It's telling this SQL to give me what happens in this table should also happen in this product table. That is what an join means. What I'm seeing here, I should also see here where they meet. Do you understand? Okay, let's do a left join so that I understand what I mean by an inner join. The left join means this is my first